with a whistle. So like and share this episode. We back with another, another, another. So like and share, even if you're looking at the playback, like and share this. And the PS, by the way, don't forget, go get my best-selling book, Love at First Click, Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. 500 pages a game. 500 pages a game, baby. 500 pages a game. But nobody's doing it like this. Nobody's doing it like this. We different over here. We trendsetters. 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 Hey, if I had to do it all over again, I'd been a DJ on the weekends. Something like that. Had to do it all over again. Trendsetters. It ain't too late though. I was told it ain't too late. I can still pull off. I can probably still pull it off and be a DJ on the weekends. It ain't too late, man. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. I love music. Trendsetters. Music and technology. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Some people say, if you like it, I love it. But I love it. I love it. I love it. Trendsetters. But yeah. Something brought to my attention that they want to know how do you deal with people, they're kind of slow. It takes them a while to catch up. Boy, we all know people that's like this. I'm not gonna say it's unfortunate, but some people just like that. Some people just they just don't think fast. That's just how it is. Some people just like that. Everybody can't be the same. Not all the time. Anyway, everybody can't be the same. Some people are strong in certain areas than others. And that's just how it is. But thinking is a skill set within itself. If you really think about it like that. Thinking is a skill set within itself. If you really think about it. If you really look at it like that. It really is. So I don't knock people because they don't think like me or think as fast as me. Or maybe they don't think, maybe they're not spontaneous. I don't knock them. I might talk to them about it. I might ask them, hey, did you see that? I might ask them how you see it. They might see something different than me. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some people, most of the people from New York, for the most part, nothing really bothers them. Yeah. Hello. Tell me where you from. I'm pretty good. The Hillary, Ryan. Yeah. A lot of people I've found that's from New York or live in New York, nothing really bothers them. You from the UK? Oh, okay. Okay, you from the UK. I'm from the UK. I like the accent. I'm from the UK. Shit. I like the accents. I'm from the UK. I used to have a coworker that was from the UK. I used to like to hear him talk. Yeah, I don't know, man. Something about that accent, man. He said I had an accent. So, hey, it was all good, We were laughing at each other. But, yeah. You know, some people are stronger in other areas than others. That's just that's just how it is sometimes. Now there comes a time where that can be problematic though at times because we don't live in a how do I say it? We don't live in a perfect world. So sometimes this is just my experience. Things have happened in the past where I had certain people around me that they're not necessarily. It's hard for them to think on their feet in the moment. They're not really good at doing that. You know, some people they're just not good at it. Some people are easily manipulated, easily persuaded. And some people are like that. You know, sometimes you gotta protect people from themselves sometimes. Yeah, that's just how it is, man. Some people can be easily persuaded. Some people can be easily manipulated. And that's based on how they were raised and where they're from and how they grew up. That's what it really comes down to at the end of the day. You know, I remember you might have heard me told the story before. I remember I was when I was living in Atlanta, I was driving on I-85. You know, if you lived in Atlanta, you know I-85 runs straight shot to North Carolina. And I was on I-85 coming to North Carolina from Atlanta at the time. This is I don't know, when was this? This was a couple years ago. And anybody that knows, if you travel on I-85 from Atlanta to North Carolina, you know, those that know. When you get to Greenville, you have to slow down. People know this. This is not new information. You got to slow down when you get to Greenville, South Carolina, because that's where a lot of people get stopped at, in Greenville. This is kind of common. This is not like breaking news at all. You know what I'm saying? People that have traveled on I-85, they know when they get to Greenville, they slow down. And I got stopped in Greenville by a deputy sheriff one time. And I wasn't by myself. I had a girl with me. I had two girls with me at the time. And the cop stopped me, and I said, "Hey, why'd you stop me?" He said, "You kind of wiggled." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Now I didn't do that shit, but I'm just saying, you know, I could have easily said I didn't do that shit. You was a liar, right? Now, see, I used to be one of those guys if I got stopped by a cop, I would curse his ass out, or I would call him out on his lie. But I don't do that no more. I used to do that. So when he told me why he stopped me, I was like, okay, here you go. I gave him my license, right? So he went back to his car. Probably 10 minutes later, he comes back and was like, "Yo, can you step out the car and come back here and let me talk to you, right?" All right, cool. I get out. So I said, "What's up?" So he was like, "You got your proof of insurance?" I said, "Yeah, it's in the car. I'll go get it for you." He's like, hold up. He's like, hold up. Do they know where it's at? I was like, yeah, they know where it's at. So he told me, hey, you stay back here, right? He said, matter of fact, you can sit down right there because there's a rail. It was a railing on the side of the highway on the interstate, a guardrail on the side of the interstate, right? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna sit on top of this motherfucker. So when I sat on top of the guard railing, I could see everything. I could see what he was doing in his car, and I could see everything. Everything was clear, right? So what happened? See, he was slick. This cop was slick. Oh, he was clever the way he did it. What he did when he went to the car to get the quote proof of insurance, he started asking the girls questions about me. And this lasted for like, 5 minutes. I'm like, what the hell taking so long? I mean, the shit is right in the glove compartment. I mean, it's easy. It's easy to find. It's just a damn paper. So I realized he was just trying to gather information about me. Right? So he comes back to me 5 minutes later. He said, oh, okay, I'll be back. Go to his car. Right? And I'm sitting there for another 20 minutes on the side of the highway. So I'm like, what the hell going on? What's taking so damn long? Now, we're on the highway on this 30 minutes now. Past 30 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm just sitting there looking at him, and he called me over there. So I'm like, yo, what's up? He's like, well, I'm going to give you a warning. Warning for what? Shit, I wasn't doing shit wrong anyway. What the hell? You know? What the hell you stopped me? I don't even know why the hell you stopped me in the first place. You making up some shit. So, I'm going to give you a warning. Just take it easy. Have a nice day, sir. Right? So, I realized that, now, I didn't know what kind of questions the cop was asking them in the car, right? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know, right? Now, these two girls, they thought this was just a regular police stop. They didn't know what the fuck was going on. They didn't know what the fuck was going on at the time. But I knew I knew he was digging, trying to get something. And he ain't had shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't drinking shit, and I don't smoke. So he was just like, I ain't got shit. And I can't make up some shit because he's standing right there. I can't, can't do nothing to the car. Whatever. So when I got back in the car, I was like, hey, what kind of questions he was asking y'all? And based on the questions that they were telling me what he was asking, because he was saying shit like, hey, how long y'all known him? I'm like, what? What kind of shit is that? Where y'all from? Where he from? Where y'all going? Where y'all coming from? I'm like, what? So I said, oh, wait a minute. So this damn cop thought y'all a prostitute. He was asking a bunch of other questions, but I ain't gonna get it all that. He thought the girls were prostitute. He thought I was tricking off on the bitches. I was like, yo, come on, man. You can't make this shit up. So I'm on the side of the road for 40 minutes for nothing, basically, for bullshit. And the best he could come up with, the reason why I got stopped, because I swerved on the highway. This is the type of shit I'd be like, come on, man. Come on, man. But they didn't know what the hell was going on. They didn't know what the hell. Now, this shit could have easily went left. If they would have said something like, because see the girl in the back seat, I just met her. We just met her like fucking 2 days ago. I met her like 2 days ago, but she wasn't doing no talking in the back. It's the girl that was with me in the front seat. She's doing the talking. You know, so the shit could have easily went left. Because see, the cop was slick. You know, he was slick. The way he did it, he wanted to get me away from the car, get me away from them, so he could ask and say what he wanted to ask them against me. You see how that works? But it didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. You know why it didn't work? Because we have a relationship where she don't talk to strangers like that. She don't talk to strangers. She ain't friendly like that. So she's the type, you ain't gonna get no information out of her like that. Nuh-uh. She ain't friendly like that. If she don't know you, she ain't really talking to you like that. Especially if you police. So that ain't gonna work. That ain't go. That's why it didn't work. You know? Oh boy, you gotta have some trolls in there, boy, I tell you. Hey, shout out to the trolls. But yeah. So sometimes some people just can't see what you see within the moment. You know, that happens. You know, but I was taught, just like she was taught, keep your goddamn mouth closed. Everybody that you talk to ain't your friend. You know, especially cops. I'm like, fuck it, you know, I don't know. Oh, that's good. That's good. Everybody needs some type of motivation. Self-motivation or whatever. At least you have some motivation. Some people have none. So, hey, that's good, bro. I ain't mad at that. You know? But, yeah, you gotta, there's some people, I've met. I'll give you another example. The question that you seen this is loving one from God, even in hell. I don't know. You wrote a lot, bro. Yeah, but I'm gonna get. I'm telling you another. I was talking to I won't call him a friend, but you know we known each other for a while, and I was telling him, you know, because I played sports growing up, and he was telling me that he, you know, he meet a lot of people, he meet a lot of girls, right, from all groups, you know. But I was telling him, you know, a lot of times. A lot of people, a lot of women are like fans. Just like people at a football game or basketball game. When somebody say they love you, if a fan say they love you, that's not really real. And I learned this when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? There's a big difference between what's real. I would say there's a thin line between what's real and what's fake. You know, I mean, you got to, if a fan says, really anybody, you know, if somebody say they love you within, I don't know, the first 6 months, you got to kind of take that with a grain of salt. You know, now I'm not gonna argue with them. I'm not gonna say no, ain't no way in hell you love me. You just met me 6 months ago or 3 months ago. No, I'm not gonna go on all that. But there's no way in hell it can be true. It's kind of like somebody. It's kind of like having a fan and you're an entertainer or athlete. When people say, "Hey, I love you," whatever, man. Oh, I love the guy. No, that's not really. They don't love you like for real. You know what I'm saying? They don't love you like your parents or like your boy or your best friend. They don't love you like that. You know? But him, my boy, he actually thinks that that most of these women that he talked to like love him for real. I'm like, bro, like he's on this job and the boss or supervisor saying, "Hey, man, we just love the guy." I'm like, no, he don't love you for real, bro. He just, he loves what you do for him at the job. Yeah, that's something different. That ain't like love from you. That's conditional love. I told him, if you stop what you're doing at the job, he won't love you no more. You be gone. And he'll have to find somebody else to take your position. So that's not real, bro. That's what I was telling my man, my boy. Because it just... And he didn't want to really deal with it. He kind of like, man, I'm saying I know her. She do this, do it. Yeah, she gonna treat you good because you on the job, bro. What do you expect? I mean, you're on the job. Athletes do it amongst each other a lot too. Football players do it. The coaches do it. They say, man, we just love Jaden Daniels. Hey, man, we love Jaden Daniels. Right? But that ain't really true. They just love what he does for them. Or they love what they think he's going to do for them. See, because players make coaches look good. So as long as the players make the coaches look good, hell yeah, he's going to say he love them. But that ain't really real at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Now, a person with low self-esteem or that's kind of slow, they have a hard time coming to that conclusion sometimes. They'll take it like, man, he love me for real. No, he don't. No, he don't love you like a family member. No, it's not like that. You got to get that out of your mind. If you're looking for love, you got to look in the damn mirror. Or get a dog or something, shit. But it's not the same. No, it doesn't work like that. Look, there's some people, man, that just don't like you. And they never gonna like you. And that's just how that is. But they don't have to like you. What you looking for is respect. And if you can't, and if they don't respect you, it's best for you to get away from them. See, respect should be number one on the charts. It's the respect. Respect goes a hell of a lot longer than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, it's like, see, it's a lot of people that I know keep falling for the same old, same old, same old. So basically, black man gotta chase respect, not love. Yeah, you could say it like that. Yeah, you could say it like that. Yeah. What you really want is the respect. And you don't want to now you don't want to chase validation though. There's a thin line between validation and respect too. They kind of go hand in hand. There's a thin line between those two. What you want to do, man, is focus on yourself. You want to find a way, and I know this can be difficult for some people. You want to find a way to love your damn self. It's, like I always say, I love me some me. Shit. Nobody loves me as much as me. I don't give a damn what no woman says, how much she loves me, or what no man says, how much they love me. You my boy, you my ace bone chrome and all that. You don't love me as much as me. It's impossible. There's nothing going to replace how much love I have for myself. And see, that type of energy radiates off you to everybody else. When you walk out in public, or when you interact with somebody, they can pick up on that shit. They can pick up on that energy. They'll be like, oh, this dude, boy, he loves himself. Yeah, he feels good about himself. Yeah, they'll pick up on that shit in a heartbeat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you walk in the room with your head high, head up high, smiling, shit. They be like, oh, who's this nigga? They say it's gonna hit or miss. Now, an insecure person will feel uncomfortable when you walk into a room and when they realize that you feel good about yourself. You love yourself. That'll make an insecure person feel uncomfortable. But somebody that's that feels good about themselves, love themselves, they get it. They'll feel the same. They feel the same as you do. So y'all get along. You won't even have a problem. He won't have a problem with you either. And this could be a man or a woman. Yeah. Could be man or woman. Because a lot of people don't like who they are. A lot of people don't like themselves. So if someone doesn't like themselves, shit, it's damn near impossible for them to like anybody else. It's damn near impossible. You won't even meet the real person. Because they, if they don't like who they are, they come off as weak. Come off like they trying to be somebody else. So you might never meet the real person. They don't have enough confidence to be the real person. Because they don't like themselves. That's why they try to be somebody else all the damn time. That's usually how that goes. And that's why whenever you try to have a relationship with somebody like that, the relationship is toxic. It falls apart, shit don't go nowhere. Because you don't know who she is, and Or you might not know who he is. Nobody know who nobody is. So the shit be toxic. One person got all this expectation, and one person wants you to make them have a better life. I'm like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? I can't help you with your damn obesity. You being fat? What the fuck are you talking about? You were fat before you got here. How the hell am I gonna help you with that? I ain't got nothing to do with that. You're like, this mother crazy as cat shit. She got all these expectations from you. I'm like, I ain't no damn Superman. Shit. We not on the same page. This ain't about, I ain't Captain Save 'em. A relationship is supposed to be going somewhere. Two people are supposed to come together like a vessel, and it's supposed to be going somewhere. This ain't no one man show, or one person is supposed to pull the other person along. Hell no, that ain't no relationship. I don't know what the hell that is. That's called access baggage, something. I don't know. But people come through the door like that. They got all these expectations for you, but none for them. When it's, I'd be like, okay, you told me what your expectations of me are. Now let's talk about your expectations. They're like, oh no, that's not the same. No. I'm like, what? Oh hell no, that bitch fool. Yeah, some people think like that out here. They got all this high ass expectations for you, but none for them. They come through the door, 2, 3 kids, 50 pounds overweight. I'm like, man, get up out of here, that bullshit. They got all these expectations. They got 2, 3 kids, and you got to be some outstanding citizen. I'm like, hell no. Better take them high ass standards somewhere else. You know, hell no. You ordered? Is that SG Star, baby? Salute. An Aussie land. Oh yeah. Hey, go get it. Love it first click. Amazon.com, baby. You know what I'm talking about? You ordered it too? 500 pages of game, baby. Hey, leave me a review on Amazon once you get done reading. The both of y'all. I appreciate that, man. I want to hear what y'all think. Leave me a review on Amazon once y'all get done. You know? Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I put a lot of time in. Hey, man, it was 800 pages, to be honest. I started working on that book during the pandemic. So that's what, 5 years ago? Yeah. I cut it down to 500 pages. It went from 800 and something pages to 500. You know? G Star in the house. Aussie land. And Australia was 9. Well, after 9, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think it's either after 8 or after 9, one of them. You know? But yeah, man, a lot of people they're just not good thinking on their feet. Sometimes some people, you know, that's a skill set within itself. Thinking in the moment. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, no, I'm not, no, G Star is in Australia. G Star, he's in Australia. Yep. Yeah, he's in Australia. Man, a couple people in Australia, I used to talk to I used to talk to her every once in a while. What you talking about, Unc? Oh, it's over now, buddy. Yeah. You too late, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, now check this out. Now I have, I got the book, plus I got the t-shirt too. I got the t-shirt on right now. Love at First Click. I'll link it below this video when I get off. I got the book, Love at First Click, and I got the gear. What book I got? Yeah, this is right here, buddy. Right here. Yeah. Yeah, that's me on the back, bro. I was suited and booted. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get me some water. What the hell? My computer is I got 3 computers and ain't none of them really worth a damn. I'm telling you. Ain't none of them really worth a damn, bro. They're not reliable at all. Think about it. I just had this computer, one of them, for 2 years, and it's not reliable. And I had the other one for like, I don't know, 7 years. And I got a laptop I had for like, probably 10 years. I'm thinking, well, I might have to get another computer. I got Dell computers, all of them. But am I gonna have to go get a Mac computer for the first time, man? Let me turn this shit off. Am I gonna have to go get a Mac computer for the first time? I never used a Mac before. HP? No, HP is horrible, bro. I had HP before. Now, HP horrible, bro. That shit didn't last. God, that shit was. And I ended up selling. Yeah, I got Windows. I ended up selling my HP computer. That's how bad it was. That's how bad it was, man. I sold it to this fool. He was desperate for a computer. He was desperate for a computer at the time. And he didn't have no money to buy a brand new one, so I sold it to him for $200. Dell, I've had good I haven't had no problem with Dell up until lately. I had Dell computers in the past. I had no problem. Until now. I don't know. Maybe they don't make them the way they used to. Shit, I don't know. Mac is very customized, but not really versatile with other gadgets. Oh, for real? Yeah, that's true. Somebody told me about that. Well, mainly I just wanted, I want it for videos. And, well, no, that's not true either. Because I need it for software. Some of my software might not be compatible with the Mac. So that might be a problem too. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I gotta figure out something else. But I've had a good experience with Dell. So I don't know. Mac is sophisticated but not versatile outside of Apple. Yeah, I've heard people say that. I've heard people say, based on what I'm doing, I should stick to Windows. And they said if you try to go to Mac, you're not gonna be able to do everything that I'm doing on the Mac computer all by itself. I have been told that, but I don't know. I might have to do some on the Mac and some on the. I'll probably get the Mac as a backup at this point, because the backup that I have there, that ain't working now. I'm like, damn. The backup was supposed to be the laptop computer. Tried Chrome. That's all I use is Chrome. And now, and I use Firefox and Chrome. That's all I use. I used to use Firefox, probably all the time, but now I switched to Chrome. Samsung is overpriced. Oh hell no. What's that? A Vivo is basically like Asus, but yet every Acer, this shit is trash. I tried that one. I tried that too. I tried this. Yeah. Yeah, it's just. Damn. It's the quality of these damn computers, boy. I tell you, they ain't not the same, bro. They're not the way it used to be. I know that much. You know. I was thinking, man, am I gonna have to build me a custom damn computer out here? You know, I never had to do that, but damn it, I will if I have to. You know, I don't got time for all that shit, but you know, hey man. Hey man, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, man, that's all I got. I didn't plan on being on here that long, man. Let's go get the book. Love at First Click. And everybody that got it, I appreciate it if you would leave me a review on Amazon.com. You know what I'm saying? Like, share this episode. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, I'm out.